Today with us on Stool Talk, we're honored to have a great out of Toledo, Ohio, man, in the basketball field, man. Been putting in hard work. I'm talking about hard work. I didn't see him in videos going hard, grinding while people was out having fun, sleeping. He never gave up on his dream. He's still in the process, making the way, doing it big, man. And it's just a blessing to have him on today. Today we have with us Mr. Jequan Pack. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Man, it's been a blessing, man, to see, man, your rise and to see how you've been grinding, to see that you one of the kids that never gave up, even though different situations may have came about, you made the main thing be the main thing. How did this basketball journey start for you? Like, what age was you and how old was you when you first picked up a ball?
Um, I'll probably say I started hooping. I started playing basketball probably like elementary,
Okay.
but I was never a hooper. I just played it because I liked it. It was fun. But I worked my way up from like elementary all the way to like middle school. I ain't get on my first team, my first actual team, till I got to No Point Academy, my middle school. I still didn't take it serious. I just played it because it was fun. But other than that, I always played at the Boys and Girls Club. I played in the Belize Center. I played I played in that little league, the Belize Center League, stuff like that. The Jones League at Jones when I was a kid. What else? Oh yeah, City Park, of course. Like I always stayed at City Park playing with my friends and stuff, my cousins and stuff like that. And it ain't really clicked to me that I wanted to really hoop till I got to high school because I knew I could like go far with this. Like if I really put my mind to it and like really put my foot on the gas and like put the work in, I knew like I could just get to this level, and I did, and that's why I'm here
Yeah.
right
What
now.
was it a moment or a time that it just clicked or it was just progressing as you went to practice, was on the team? Because you was at Scott, right?
Yeah, I was at Scott. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So
because I had got a
did you know about all the transition, all the talented people, the tradition, all the talented people that came there, all the great names? Did you know like you were part of the team that you was gonna be looked at as people was gonna need you to be great because of how they look at Scott High School and the basketball team?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really go to many Scott games as a kid because most of my family, like my siblings, they went to like my siblings and cousins, they went to Rogers. So
Okay.
I was going to Rogers games, but I always paid attention to Scott. Like I love the tradition I used to go on at Scott, like watching like Larry, I know all of them, Larry, CD, like all of them, I used to watch them. But if I gotta be brutally honest, like I couldn't really see myself like I ain't picture myself going to Scott like out of middle school. Like I chose to go to I was supposed to go to Wake because I stayed on the east side.
Okay.
So I got out of district to go to Scott because I ain't want to go to Wake. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't want to play on I ain't want to play on the east side.
Yeah.
But I had got out of district to go to Scott. That's when I met Ice, Ronell. That's what you were talking to.
Yeah.
Ronell and Coach Martin.
What does Ronell, when you say Ronell, what does that name mean to you? And what, just give us some words of how Ronell been a major help and a factor in your life.
He I don't know if I don't know what I'll be doing right now if I ain't meet Ice. Like
Yeah.
he showed me like a lot of stuff. He taught me a lot of stuff. And like the game of basketball, like he told me like it's more stuff than just basketball. You can use basketball to network with people. You can use it in a variety of different ways. And that's what I've been doing. So like I'm very grateful that he just been there for me since day one. For real, for real. That's
Yeah,
really
and that's what's good about him, and he humble because he do it his way. He don't do it for the people to see and all like that. The clip that stuck out to me that I seen despite the highlights and the other training was a time y'all was at the park on Broadway,
Wall
and
Bridge.
you had the weight vest on, it's hot, you running up and down. So he pushing you, you ain't giving up. Then he talking to you about life. But it's basketball training about life and pushing you and how I'm like, man, most kids would have been like, man, you know what? It's over with. I'm quitting. But you kept pressing on, you kept running. And I'm like, man, right now we did the interview because I had him on, and I'm like, man, this kid is different, and that's when he really started breaking down, some of the things that you were saying. So as
Mhm.
you on the court at Scott, did you have dreams or goals of going to the next level playing college
Yeah,
basketball?
of course, because um, I'm gonna just give you like a brief summary of my little 4 years of Scott. So
Okay, go ahead.
my freshman year, I ain't played. I was supposed to play varsity, but then turns it didn't work out. But I played freshman in JV. Then like my sophomore year, uh, I became ineligible. My grades was bad, so I ain't played my whole sophomore year. So after my sophomore year, it like I was thinking about like, did I really want to hoop? Because my grades is bad. I ain't played a whole year. The talent was always there, but from a school standpoint, I don't know. So like, it was just a lot of stuff going on in my mind at the time. So I had to really like ask myself, do I really want to do this? So my junior year, I picked it up, changed everything around. Then I had a good junior year. So that's when I after that year, that's when I was like, okay. That's when I was like, I finally figured it out that I really want to hoop at the college level. So then senior year come, um, we made it to the city championship. We ain't win, of course, but after that, that's when I know I wanted to go to college because I know I could really do something. And like with me, it's always like I always like doubted myself in a way because I think I ain't really never had like the resources, like the people in my corner and stuff like that. But Ice always told me like you ain't really need all of that. Like you got yourself and stuff like that, and you could just keep going. And that's really what it was. So when it clicked in my head, and I knew I wanted to get to where I'm at, yeah, the sky was the limit for me. And I'm still learning as I go. I'm still young, and that's really what it is for real, for real.
Yeah, and it's not to sound preachy or whatever, but as you speak and me knowing some of your story, it just seemed like God still made a way through a lot of this. And
Mm-hmm.
God qualifies the unqualified. Sometimes you don't know what you have inside you or know what other people see at you, but God takes you through different things and it's stretching you. God knew the journey that you was gonna have to take and that what you was gonna need it to be take to make you strong mentally and physically to be able to help you even in basketball and even to be in the surroundings because man, most kids would have been gave up. They wouldn't even been able to do it because they would have doubted themselves. How has faith in your journey allowed you to excel in the classroom and on court?
Yeah. Oh, wait, what was the question again?
I said, how has faith allowed you to succeed on the court and in the classroom? Because you could have been still thinking about,
Uh,
man, what if my grades is bad? So you had
uh-huh.
to have confidence and stuff like that in the classroom and on the court.
Oh, for one, I'll always be grateful for what I got in the moment. So I'll always keep God first, of course, because I wouldn't be here without Him. So
Yeah.
um, with God, I just always keep my faith because once I lose my faith, I don't think I that's when everything started to go downhill. Because it was a time in my life when I was in JUCO, stuff wasn't going my way. I wasn't playing good. We was losing. And I started questioning like my ability, like the talent that I had, like was I really good enough to really play this sport? But I always kept my faith, kept believing, kept talking to God, and He kept opening new doors for me.
Yeah. Did you ever have to used to call Ice or call Coach Martin, or did you used to hear them in your head while you there? That's how you know a person made an impact when you can hear the different stuff that they're saying. So, what would you tell the youth who might be struggling with trying to understand and trying to know if they got what it takes to be able to do anything that they going after? What would you speak to them on that?
Dang, that's a good question. Wait,
Okay,
what's
I'm
the
gonna give you a
question again?
scenario. I'm gonna make it plain. I'm gonna give you a scenario. We go to the same school. Jequan, man, I don't know if I'm good enough to make it. How did you make it, man? What did you use and allow you to push to the next level? What would you say?
Oh, you gotta have a why. For me, you gotta have a why. Like, why do you want to do this? Like, what's your purpose? Like, what's your purpose? For me, my purpose is like I want to break the curse of my family. The generational curse. I want to build stability for my for my kids. You know, like um, I just want to be different from everybody else. I don't want to be that, you know, that person that everybody say from Toledo. Like he made it, but he came back and he's stuck in Toledo. I want to be, I want to be the one that's different. Like um, that's basically my why. Like you just have a why and a purpose of what you want to do. And
Yeah.
I'm big on manifesting. Like if you speak of what you want, and like I feel like God give it to you, but you just gotta stay patient and like just stay patient, and it's just gonna work out for you in your favor every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that was dope, bro. That was go, and that was from the heart too. I could feel it even with you
Yeah.
saying it. And it's a lot of people that look up to you. Did you know that even when you was in high school and even following your journey? Because that's how I see the different highlights. The step, like it's somebody that follow you and they got when you was at Scott step back threes, you was hitting going to the hole, and they would just be filming you from the thing.
Yeah.
That's how I was seeing you. Do that motivate you as well, knowing that you got people from the city looking up to you?
Yeah, for sure. Because it was a time when I used to look up to people in the city that I used to watch in high school. So like I know what it's like to really have that. And I'm like me being me, I'm gonna always be humble. So
Yeah,
like I ain't never gonna be too good to like to respond to somebody, like say thank you, stuff like that. I
yeah,
always been the one to respond to people. I always be respectful to people. Um, but yeah, it's yeah, it's a blessing that I got people looking up to me for real. Cause like I want it motivates me in a way because like um it motivates me in a way because I got a reason like to keep going
yeah,
because I ain't really like had that much really had that much like recognition like as a kid. So
yeah,
like me having it now, like it's like a little bit. I ain't gonna say it's a lot, but it's like it's something. Like it's something.
yeah.
But it's a blessing that I got people like watching me, like watching my journey,
Yeah.
and
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 we rooting for you as well, man. Shout out to Ronnie too for making this happen, man.
oh
He
yeah, shout out to my big brother, man. I
yeah, man.
appreciate
He
him for
always
making this
somebody I
happen.
looked up to, man, as well, man. He always had a good heart. He always, try to turn people on if he can. So we appreciate that as well. What school are you at now?
UTPB, University of Texas, Permian Basin.
Okay. Did you just get an award or player of the week or something? You just had a write-up, didn't you?
Right up, right up. Nah, what was you talking about the little Nah, I don't think. Nah, that's like a. Nah, I ain't getting no write up. I ain't getting no write up.
Oh, okay. Well, I had seen something just saying what you was doing and how much you was averaging and different things like that on the
Oh,
web.
that was my That was like a little biography of me.
Okay, okay.
Shout out Jesse Owens if you know who that is.
Yeah,
He the
win or
one.
lose sports,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He
Yeah,
the one
shout out to
that did
Comey.
it for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope too, man. That allow people to see and to be able to follow you as well. What is the transition from where you at now to the JUCO you was at now? Is it bigger, better, stronger? Like, what's the competition like, and how did you adjust?
From JUCO compared to here, I say JUCO prepared me for this level right here. Just from a standpoint from like JUCO, like is like everybody to themselves. Like
Yeah.
we stayed in an apartment, so like we had to pay bills, we had to pay rent.
Dang.
It was tough. Like it really JUCO really teach you a whole bunch of life stuff. So like, and then like my coach from JUCO, he used to like prepare us for this type of stuff. Like how we gonna have study hall, practice, stuff like that. So and I already knew what was coming. So I was already like ahead. I was like ahead in a way. So I wasn't really behind. So then like the talent wise, it's pretty much it's tougher. The competition is tougher in this conference because it's like the toughest conference in D2.
Yeah.
So then like last year in JUCO, we had a pretty good season. We finished 23-8. So um that's pretty much it. The competition is tougher. I say the classes is easier though, because like it's a bigger school. So you could really interact with your teachers more and the professors could really interact with you more because it's bigger and they got more time to really talk to you and help you with your work.
Yeah.
At a JUCO, you got to email them and do way more stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
What's your goals and aspirations in the next couple years? Like where do you see yourself and where are you trying to go?
Mm, from a basketball standpoint, hopefully if the doors open, I could play professional basketball, maybe overseas, something like that. Probably go to the G League or something, and then work my way up from that way.
Yeah.
Um, then from a career standpoint, I'm taking sports communication.
Okay.
So um I wanna be a trainer.
Okay.
Trainer. I wanna open up some gyms. Um I wanna have my own AAU team.
Yeah.
Um what else? That's really it for real. And I wanna like with my last name, I feel like with my last name I could like, trademark it or something into something. I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
Yeah. You
I'm
got
still thinking about it.
Yeah, that'll be dope. And everything that you saying you want to do is needed because people don't hoop no more like they used to. They don't be at the park, so you will be able to be an asset to what they need, and even to be on a good AAU team because you seen it and you been around it. You got people in your corner like Ronell. He been through a lot of different at playing professional. You know, being at the top of his game to be able to give you the information. So now you got different people networking with that got the experience to give you the tips and the resources that you need and even to provide to maybe some city league teams or
Yeah.
some kids in Toledo because the the state of basketball in Toledo is like it ain't the same and I don't know if it's because they're not playing if they're not taking it serious. I don't know what the difference is like or what's the mentality. What do you see the state of basketball in Toledo?
Um, I mean, I follow Toledo basketball. Like since I graduated, I follow it a little bit. I don't really be like I follow when I can, but
Yeah.
um
What do you think like the state of basketball is like even with all the young kids like them not you think it's because they not going to the park and practicing on a game you think because
yeah,
a lot of them really don't they lack the skills.
yeah, I think I don't really know, but I think because like kids don't really hoop at the parks no more. That's what it is. Cause
Yeah.
like Toledo is crazy. So like I don't really see when I do go home, I don't really see kids at the parks no more. I don't really see kids at the Y, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Wouldn't it
um
be dope? You make it to the pros, you get a building facility back home, and you could change that.
yeah.
You know that's all it takes, man. And you know, just believing in yourself, believing in dreams, and going after them is what you could do. And you know, you just got to keep it up, man. Do your team wise this year? Do y'all got a good chance of making it to the championship, the league
Oh yeah,
tournament?
we doing good right now. We just won yesterday. We are 11 and 11-6, I believe, or
Okay.
11-5. But yeah, we doing good. We actually we having a better year than last year. I wasn't here last year, but we having a better start. We got a whole new team from last year. We brought back one starter, and we everybody else is transfers, and we already like doing good. Like,
And y'all meshing and gelling together.
uh-huh. And it's
Yeah.
crazy because like we got a whole new team, and like we all bond, like we all like this. So like and we just clicked since the summer. Like when we was hooping in open gym, pickup stuff like that. We was playing like the way we was hooping in open gym. Like we already had chemistry. Like we already knew what each other liked to do. Like and then most of us played in the same either the same conference in JUCO or we played against each other, which is
Yeah.
crazy. Like I played against like four of my teammates in JUCO,
Okay.
and my other teammates played against like another two or three of us. So they already knew who he was and stuff like that. So we just bonded quick over the summer.
Yeah, are you left-handed?
Yeah, I'm left-handed.
So being left-handed, do you find that a lot of people like they see you shooting with your left, but do they still give you the left and allow you to shoot, or do you think they try to play you right? Like how do it be playing in your league?
Yeah, because I can shoot the ball, so I can't really they can't really crowd me too much.
Yeah.
But when they do like try to run me off the line, you know, I could get to my spot. I'm going left, I'm going right.
Yeah.
But
I,
but
and
it's
I
a
asked
fun.
I asked you that because I got a mentee named KJ. And he played for Paulding County, and he's left-handed too. And I asked him the same way because with left-hand shooters, like sometimes you so used to playing a lot of right-hand people
Mhm,
that you kind of forget, or even when you run into their left hand and then they go back at you with the right and they come back to the left, you at the right. So you being able to find your mark and to being able to get in there, like you said, find your mark, or even get to the hole and finish strong. That's good to know. If I can tell him like different tips and different things, I've seeing how a person of your caliber being able to get your shot, get to the hole, being able to still even pass as well.
mhm. Yeah, and then it's the fun fact about me though. I write with my right hand though. This was the crazy part. Like I only write with my left hand.
Wow.
So like I don't even write with my left. Even my right hand. Like I'll do all my sports stuff with my left hand.
That's how I heard LeBron was left-handed, but he do everything with his right hand. That's crazy. And when you was younger, when you that was your powerful hand, your left hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we thank you, man, for coming on here, man. I want you to say a couple words to the youth, man. Get them some motivation, man, for all of them watching. Get them whatever comes on your heart to be able to say.
um, all I can say is to the youth, just keep God first and foremost, because you ain't gonna get to where you want to be without him. You keep him first, and I feel like everything's gonna fall in place for you.
Yeah.
Another thing, if you got a goal set for yourself, make sure you wake up every day and you work your way to that goal each day. It's all about getting 1% better and 1% closer to your goal every day, and always manifest to what you want and stay patient. And that's really it for me. I ain't
No,
really a
hey,
big
no,
talker.
you
I'm
saying no,
still
don't settle for man. You got
I ain't
it,
really a
man. When you
big
say
talker, man. I'm
no,
still
I
learning.
know, hey, I know, but you got some gems in here. I already see you're gonna
Yeah,
have a lot of little things where I can boom boom and put in gear to his kids
yeah,
for
I'm
the
still learning.
motivation.
Yeah, I'm still learning.
Hey, I already know a couple people I'm sending this to as well too because they need to see and hear from you. But I appreciate you, man. Time is something that you can't get back, and for you allowing us to have time and you to come on my show. Shout out Coach Martin, shout out Coach Ronell Ice. Shout out Ronnie, your brother, man, and shout out
Mhm.
you, man, for doing it, putting in the work. And where can we follow you at? What's your on your website? What city are
Uh,
you in?
Odessa,
Odessa,
Texas.
okay, Texas.
But my IG is JPack0, JAYPACK0. Facebook is my first name, Jequan Pack. Twitter is the same as my IG, JPack0. Um, like a, I play for University of Texas, Permian Basin. I'm a junior. My plan to graduate is 2025.
Yeah.
Then that's it. And I appreciate what you did for me, bro. It's a blessing for real.
Oh yeah, man, it is too. Silent assassin, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
it, man. We thank you, man. Have a good day. We're gonna be following you too, man. And with God, all things is possible, man. Continue to
Yes,
put in
sir.
that work, man.
Yes, sir. I'll stay in touch with you, bro, for real.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna look into that LLC for your last name too. I'm gonna have my wife do it.
All right,
Get you
bet, bet,
set
bet,
up for
bet.
your thing, man, so I can pour into you.
All right, bet. I appreciate you, bro.
Yep, yep.
All right, have a good one, bro.
You too.